So I'm going to bring this up real quick before I move on. So the one here is a Hunt 513 or 512 nib, one of the heavier drawing nibs. And this one on the right is a fountain pen nib that I scavenged from, I think it was a 2000 Salt Lake City Winter Olympics commemorative pen. It was a nice pen, but I think the best thing about it was the nib. And in dealing with lettering, especially with the masking fluid, one of the biggest issues is the tip. With the Hunt drawing point, it's a very sharp point, and you have relative flexibility here, but you don't want the flexibility. With the fountain pen, since it's designed for writing specifically, is it has a polished, rounded point, and it's very, very, very rigid. Now, this works great for writing, but there is one big issue with the fountain pen, is the back side of the nib is relatively short, and it's relatively straight, and it's polished. And that means that if you load up on the fountain pen, whatever ink you have on there, as soon as you make contact with the paper, it's going to puke it all on the paper. And that's mostly because the fountain pens are designed to have a little thing pressed up against here that acts as a channel for the ink. Because fountain pen ink is basically pigmented water. It's so thin. And so it needs to regulate the ink going down through this little cut channel. But the reason why I prefer using these to these, and you go to a place that has a bunch of old heirlooms and whatnot, and see if they have any old fountain pens lying around. And a lot of times, the fountain pen nib just goes into the fountain pen just like a drawing nib does. It's not always the case, but for the most part. But it's because of the polished, rounded point that works well with writing. Because this is designed for drawing, and this is designed for writing. And you just have to go with what they're designed for.